All right, good. We were able to get that figured out, and I am no longer frozen. That was almost a tragedy. Hopefully, it gets caught up and we are good to go. All right. Now that I got that handled, good. That's all I need to hear, and all you need to hear. Yeah. Definitely technical difficulties at first. The Wi-Fi over here, not so good. So we were able to get all that handled. Now we're good to go. Of course, there's issues. I know I said that I probably wasn't going to be able to do this chapter review because I thought I was going to have to go to a different country. But I flexed that Conquerors hockey and was able to stay just long enough. And I don't know if we have a break week this coming one, but it'll be great because if we did, because then I will be away for only that little bit of time. At least maybe I might only miss one chapter instead of more. So hopefully everything's good. It looks like everyone can hear me now. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it so much. I've heard that this chapter does not disappoint. So that's all I've gotten. I have tried to stay spoiler free. And I've relatively done that. I've heard, small whispers and whatever. I've stayed away from that though. But I'm very excited to do this. So if you don't know me and this is the first time you're watching, I am your boy Nerdtaku, and I am a One Piece content creator, and I do a lot of stuff on TikTok. I haven't been doing stuff recently because I've been busy doing other things. I'm currently deployed right now, so it's hard to find time here and there, but I try to do my best. So hopefully you guys can catch me on my TikTok, follow me over there. And also, if you came over from TikTok, super glad that you came over here, because with what's going on as far as the legislation that might be banning TikTok, hopefully my followers will come over here, and I plan on taking the time probably within the next few weeks and maybe like the next month, and taking all my content over to YouTube Shorts. So just appreciate everyone for being here, and I just want to say my theory getting kind of disproved last week was a little bit of a stumble, I guess, but I don't think that it completely disproves my theory, because it seems like there might be more than one Vegapunk working against everyone. So I'm not sure if we're going to get even any Vegapunk stuff, or maybe we will get all Vegapunk stuff in this chapter. I think that we're going to get like a Bonnie flashback or something. But I'm just not sure. What's going on, 3-Day? Appreciate you being here. So hopefully we get more information on Vegapunk, because I really want to find out, but I feel like Oda's gonna just like leave us with something crazy, because he always does right before break week. So I'm gonna jump right into this chapter now, and hopefully it's gonna spawn some crazy theories. I still think that there's something more to Vegapunk. I don't think that it's just York. I think there might be another traitor, or it may not be York at all. So I'm just going to jump right into it, and we are going to get at this. All right. Chapter 1079. Right off the bat. Yo. The red hair pirates, an emperor's crew. No way, dog. No way. Oh, and we are no longer on the cold-blooded voyage anymore. It is just Luffy watering sunflowers. It says, cover request by Sunflower Shop from Tokyo. Luffy watering a lion, mistaking it for a sunflower. That's cool as shit. I love that. Well, I mean, I guess that technically means that if this is just a request, maybe he's doing it in between more. But I don't know. So let's see here. All right, Oda's notes. I went to a WBC match live. Trust a world-class match like that to shake the stands. World WBC. I wonder if that's like a World Wrestling Federation over in Japan or something. WBC. Wrestling something. All right. A few hours earlier, York's plan. Oh shit. This is a bit of a pickle. The world government isn't just after the Stella. They're apparently looking to eliminate me too. This is just a few hours earlier? That's pretty wild. Luckily, I had a contingency plan just in case they decided to play it this way. For starters, I want you to wipe out all the pests around here. You can kill everyone now that the Frontier Dome is up again. Spare no one except for the Stella and the hostages underground and me. Understood. Yo, that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. When you guys go rogue, I'm sure it'll trigger a whodunit style investigation. If my cover gets blown, I won't stand a chance. So to ensure that, sure they don't catch me, S-Snake, I want you to get me in front of everyone. Understood. Be sure to free me when no one's looking. And one more thing. There's an area of the lab that I don't want you to damage. It's... Okay then, let the hunt begin. Yo... Damn. Theory's looking real weak right now. Theory's looking real weak. Damn it. Damn you, Oda. Ah, man, I really wanted there to be an S-Punk. Fuck. Alright, well, it is what it is. That's the game we play. We create theories just to have them get fucking destroyed. Alright. So S-Snake just takes off. She's going to kick somebody's ass. Alright, so this looks like it's back down with Sentomaru. Hurry, everyone, onto the ships. So they got the new... No effing way, bro. Oh no, this is not real. We're getting the heck out of here. So they're all loading up. You see the fucking Mark IIIs. And then you see a Blackbeard flag? No way, dog. So Blackbeard is literally coming to Egghead. So it's like some people are taking W's. But I wonder if that means that Hattori is definitely looking like Lafitte. Hattori probably like dipped out as Lucci got beat and then all of a sudden phoned him and he is like, yo, there's mass chaos going on. You need to fucking get over here. Shit is popping off. What I want to know is... What is that? Okay. Hear me out. Oda gets off on crushing theories. Dude, yeah. Right now, he's like, yo, man, I got everybody bricked up by showing Cake from Nami, showing York, Lilith, Robin, the whole nine. And then he fucking just makes us just like, but killing those theories, dude. No way. But hear me out. I'm looking at this panel right here where we see the Blackbeard flag. We just see a Blackbeard flag, right? And then we see something that's like kind of on the front of the boat. And It's hard to make out, but it almost looks like a sword and a hat or something. Like, it just seems like it's just, I don't know. It's really hard to make out, to be honest. I don't know if anybody else has any theories. What if Law's crew, like, sacrificed themselves so that Law could get out of there, and he took Blackbeard's ship and escaped so that way he could make it to Egghead, where he knew the Straw Hats were going, because they knew each direction everyone was going. So what if Law makes it to Egghead, like, right before all this shit goes down, and is like, Luffy, I need your help. Blackbeard took my crew, and he, like, I need to get them back. I'm gonna need your help. And then right as they're, like, going to leave, then all the Marines show up, and all this crazy shit is happening. Like, because I feel like Garp is going not to Winter Island, where Law was fighting. He's going to Hachinosu, Beehive Island. So he's literally going to where Blackbeard lives. But if Blackbeard and Law fight are happening at the same time when Garp is heading there, then Blackbeard's not at Hachinosu. But it would make sense if things already transpired. Blackbeard leaves Winter Island and goes back, Winter Island and goes back to Hachinosu. And Garp is there, like, hey, yo, we're finna throw the hands because I'm getting Kobe back. And then it's like all that is transpiring, and Law is the only one who made it out. Because I feel like Law, has, like, some form of plot armor, just because I feel like he's going to be endgame. Like, he's going to be part of the groups. Like, whether or not he has a crew or anything, he may just eventually lose his crew. I don't know. But, man, I feel like Law's got to make it out alive. Warland Elbaf. No way. Why are the kid pirates splashing about here? Have you come for our beloved chief? Damn, we're jumping into Elbaf? Like, I mean, I thought that we were going to see something from Shanks. I thought it was just going to be the aftermath, maybe. Captain of the Puddle Pirates, Padded Toad Giratoni. I won't rebit myself again. You're not going to see him, so just hop off. Trust the captain to get tongue-tied. Head of the Social Club Pirates, Grave Tooth Fugar. He's in the middle of talking. He says, he speaks the tooth. Fugar Mogo. Gramps your dentures. Princess of the Pergoisi? I don't know. Pirates, Panicky Puru. You icky pleb, I hate your guts. Wow, you're so bold, princess. This is wild. Fun fact, Puddle Pirates is an insult directed in the U.S. Coast Guard. That's interesting. Puddle Pirates. That's funny. What the hell? Are these jokers really with red hair? This is supposed to be the new world, isn't it? Killer said, they've got some big names with them. Don't lower your guard. Don't worry. I never pull my punches. Shank says, tell them to retreat. What are you saying, Chief? We won't let them lay a finger on you. I appreciate the sentiment, but I want all the ships to fall back. You're already heading off, Chief? Why does that look like Perona? We only just met up. I was just stopping by, but I lost track of time, and this big shot showed up, so now I gotta deal with him. Get those ships to move and open a path. No way, dude. We're actually gonna see it? Dude, oh man, all bets are off. All bets are off. This is about to be a fucking insane chapter. Man, I hope hope Kid gets washed in like such an extravagant way. I need it to happen. All right. The real reason you have to deal with him is because the fleet's notoriously weak. You're not supposed to say that out loud. A bunch of us wouldn't have lived this long if it weren't for your flag's protection. The only enemy you need to worry about is Father Time, Granny Ori. Ho ho ho, well, aren't you cheeky? Lucky Roo says, don't sweat it, Chief, we can handle this. You shouldn't underestimate the growth of these youngsters. His head's worth $3 billion after all. Still, has he had enough time to heal since he was in Wano? He looks lively enough, and he seems up for a fight. Guess it's fine then. Shanks says, any news on Blackbeard? Yo, this guy's keeping tabs, dude. Nope, last we heard, he left Pirate Island. I was sure he was going to show his face in Wano. Yo, tell me how Oda be fucking coming at the fandom. Because there were so many people in the fandom that was like, yo, Blackbeard's scooping up at the end of Wano. He's coming. And this is him being like, I was sure he was going to show his face at the end of Wano. We've got some info on Captain Kidd, though. So he's from the South Blue. He sure did a lot of rampaging to make it this far. How many ships are there now? 9. And there's plenty of faces I recognize from bounty posters. I don't give a damn who we're up against. Eat this. I'll blast them down to the ocean floor in 10 seconds flat. Eat this, damned punk. Whoa, what the hell is that? Some sort of massive cannon? Or is it me? Or are we getting pulled in? This is bad. What's going on, Chief? Get all the ships to move aside now. Dory, Broggy, get in position. It's about time. He's about to do some serious damage. Ben Beckman says, sounds like you've seen a hell of a future. As expected. What? Red hair? Yo! No way, dude! No way! Yo, let's go! No way did he just do him so dirty. He future sighted his bitch ass. He future sighted him so hard, he was like, hey, yo, I know this motherfucker about to cause some problems, and flew out there. Were they still docked? It looks like they just got on the ship, too. And this man flew out there. And fucking destroyed him. No way, dude. Yo, this is wild. This is insane. And there's an explosion on Kid's ship, and he just gets fucking folded. He says, Captain. And then, yo, the minute he gets on the ship, look at all that Conqueror's hockey just leaking, dude. Yo, this guy is too much. Yo. Just folded everybody. Even Killer got caught in it. He was trying to help. The captain's not moving. Is he going to die? Red hair, we surrender. Please have mercy. Don't kill our captain. Here, take them. Our load poneglyphs. Hey, chief, over here. Wait, something's about to happen. Yo, no way. No, are they about to do the fucking... Oh, tell me they're about to do Ikoku sovereignty on this fucking ship. He's like, yo, no way. Yo. 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 Oh my god, dude. This has me so hyped. This has me so hyped, dude. Kid is fucking trashed, dude. No way. No way did he just get pulled up on like this. No way, dude. Oh my god. One shot. One shot. People were asking if this man is dying. Oh my god. He one shot him so hard. His whole crew folded. And not only did it take out Kid, it took out Killer. Like, what are we talking about? No way, dude. No way. No way did that just happen. Holy. Oh my god. Yo, you don't fuck with Shanks, man. Oh, man. I wish... See, here's the thing. I think there's a level of people that, like, hype Shanks up to this crazy extent. But he is him. Like, there's no denying. Oh, man. He fucking one-shot Kid and Killer in a fucking... divine departure, dude. Used Roger's move. Like, just boom, done. Yo, this move put Odin like mad fucking far away and took him down. And this move just one-shot Kid, Killer. The Conqueror's Haki was just ruining everyone around. And then, not only did it blow up part of the ship already, just from that move, and all the people started folding. They were so scared. They literally said, yo, take this shit. We don't even need it. We're done being pirates right now. Like, we're done. Career over. No way, dude. How you gonna get a hockey bloom if there was no fight? It's not about... Hockey blooms happen when you overcome adversity. Not when you just get shut out. Oh my god, dude. No way. And then Dory and Broggy just being like, hey, yo, you aim a cannon at us? You're done, son. You're going out like the goldfish. So wild, dude. No way. They did them so dirty. Half of Kid's crew was fucking toast just from the Conqueror's Haki leaking from this man. Let alone the slash that did Kid in. He's lucky he didn't lose another arm. He might have lost his life. No way, dude. This is crazy, dude. But I gotta say, yo, For all those people that were saying like, "Yo, kid, kind of good. Kid, kind of able to hold his own. He'll fight Shanks on equal terms. He'll do something." He did nothing. He did less than nothing. He didn't even react. He noticed he was coming for him. That's the only thing that he was able to do in that scenario. Holy. That is some type of fucking crazy. Like, dude. Even if... Bro, it's not looking good for this man. He's packed. He got packed up, dude. Yo, oh my God. Yo, someone... I need to go check on Shin. I need to go check on Shin right now. I need to go check on Shin because Shin is the biggest, oh, he gonna fight, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. He ain't gonna do shit, dude. No way. Oh my lord. Thought the Giants might want to take it easy on him because he defeated Big Mama Law. Yeah, 3-Day, like, they weren't around when all that stuff was happening because they were on Little Garden forever, for years. So, like, they didn't even know all that shit that was happening. Man. Yo, what's up, Tachi? Dude, intro to the final saga? Yeah, man. So then... Yeah, 100 years. Yeah, they were on Little Garden for so long trying to figure out who would win, which is interesting because Shanks knows them, which means that, well, probably during Gold Roger's time, they probably stopped by, and that's when he met them. This is fucking fantastic. No. Man. Yo, somebody check on the kid fans, dude. Like, so there's a guy I know on TikTok and he's a really great guy. Really great guy. He makes good content. And he was saying, he's like, kid stock's about to be up. And so me being me, I was like, all right. So I stitched his video and was just like, listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see kid stocks going up. I don't see them shits rising at all, dude. They're literally... Kid stocks right now are exactly like Silicon Valley banking. They're just crashing. They're just done. Done. Everyone lost in that venture. Anybody who was on the kid trip of like, he kind of, all right, toast. There is one thing I will say, though. All-time low. Yeah, for sure. This, I think Kaido did this man a favor by putting him in prison. At least he was protected. So that brings me to my next point, actually. So Lucas says, kid fans better pray some anti-Shanks Giants save Kid's crew. Here's my thoughts. So, Kid got absolutely just demolished. But, I think I obviously don't think he's dead. And I think that Kid might actually come out of this better because it looks like Shanks leaving. And he got their load poneglyphs. He's like, fuck it. So right now, we also got a little tidbit of Shanks looking and saying, do we have any whereabouts on Blackbeard? They said, we ain't got anything besides for the fact that he left Pirate Island. Which means they don't know that he went to Winter Island. And if they're setting out, there's only 2 other places that were near there that they could go. They were already by Wano. They could possibly be going to Egghead, which could set up everything even more so. Because if they go to Egghead and they see Luffy, like, and shit's about to go down, and Blackbeard possibly rolling up, that could signal, like, a huge conflict between the world government, the Red Hair Pirates, the Blackbeard Pirates, and the Straw Hat Pirates. That is a huge thing. If you add maybe the Grand Fleet into things get even crazier, which I think is what we're going for here. We're looking for the tipping point. Like, because we're, like, the way Oda talked about this, it's literally like this is supposed to be like, okay, we got our rising action, and then we're about to get to the climax of Egghead, which is supposed to be this gigantic event that is, like, huge. The way Oda was talking about it in the last chapter made it seem like this is fucking big, dude. Like, this is going to be the trigger where every big faction gets involved. And this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this. So I can imagine that, like, Shanks, Blackbeard, Luffy, and the world government being there is literally the start of it. Once they find out what happened to Vegapunk, you got revolutionaries, especially with Kuma and everything. Revolutionaries joining the fight. The Grand Fleet joining the fight. Kid's gonna probably be fucking out of commish for a while. I think, Lucas said Kid will probably be recovering on Elbaf by the time Luffy gets there. I agree, 100%. Luffy's gonna get there and be like, hey, yo, what the fuck happened to that guy? And then they're like, Shanks happened to that guy. He'll be like, damn. I just thought of something kind of crazy. What if Shanks takes him prisoner on Elbaf, and then Luffy, because Luffy secretly likes Eustace, and he likes those pirates. Like, he considers them rivals and stuff like that. He doesn't consider them bad people, even though they might be. But imagine he does a Davy back fight to decide Kid's fate with Shanks. That'd be pretty wild. But that's neither here nor there. Now, Shanks will probably follow BB to Egghead. And that is a lot of people. There's a lot of forces, and a lot of shit could go crazy. So I'm super interested. This is, I mean, it is a break week. We're gonna get chapter 1080. 1080. That's wild. Like, it's already been almost like 20 chapters since Wano happened. And we're going to get it on the 7th, or the 6th, most likely. Damn. Barto is toast. Barto may be toast. Or Barto may save Eustace. What if Barto is actually on Elbaf and is the people that save him, because Barto and Shanks maybe had a small conflict for what they did, and then they realized that they were both just, like, fans of Luffy or something like that. Like, but Barto could also be packed up too. I don't know. There's just so much that I love about this chapter. This chapter is fantastic. I think that, oh man, not Kid taking another L. Not him doing that. The Blackbeard flag that's outside Egghead. It would be interesting to see Law escape with that ship and not realize that he has Kobe and Pudding on the ship with him and, like, bring them to Egghead and be like, ooh. That would be very interesting. I mean, it very well could just be the Blackbeard pirates, which it could be really interesting to see Blackbeard be like, oh yeah, I fucking took Law, and he has Law on the ship with him. It's like Law, Pudding, and Kobe. He like literally has all three of them like on his ship. Dude, and then the Big Mom pirates roll up. Dude, that would be absolutely fucking bananas. It's so crazy because we thought Egghead was just gonna be this little, like, oh, it's a little mini arc, whatever. We get to meet Vegapunk. We see some cool science stuff. Frankie, Usopp get a power up. It's cool. They talk about Germatech. We get introduced to the Seraphims. Like, all these cool small things are gonna happen. And like Oda's like, the fuck you say? We making this shit big. Like, he just took this arc that is supposed to be like this little, you know, whatever, like right after Wano, just a little spice of life, and just is like, nope, the biggest incident that is going to spark the war that will continue for the next, 300, 400 chapters is happening right fucking now, right after Wano. And it's so well written. It's just absolutely amazing. What I find interesting, though, is it's a very small, minute detail. But if you look at the beginning section where we see Punk Records, it has a little thing that says Crumble. So I wonder if Punk Records is deteriorating or something like that the more Vegapunks die. Like, imagine they all like kind of are a piece of Punk Records, and as they die, like different parts of Punk Records dies. And then that'll just leave York with none of the intelligence of Vegapunk except for her own. And then she becomes useless to the Celestial Dragons and the world government, and they just ice her because like there's no way she's becoming a Celestial Dragon. They keep that title way too fucking secure for them to just hand that out. It is interesting to see York basically tell about her plan. But the weird thing is, York's plan was only really put into fruition, a few hours earlier. So you're meaning to tell me that why would she have taken those CP agents in the beginning then? And what's the room that she doesn't want touched or wiped out? I wonder if it's either Punk Records. And one more thing, there's an area of the lab that I don't want you to damage. And then it cuts off, meaning that it's something important. I wonder if it's the plot, like the place with the organoids, like if that's important to her for some reason. Like, or what if there's a spot where she has her new body? What if she doesn't like the body that she's in because it's solely designed for just like eating, shitting, and whatever? And she wants a new body when she becomes a Celestial Dragon, so she created one, and that's where she doesn't want that part of the Egghead destroyed. So this gave us very little Vegapunk, but a lot of good shit. Another thing that is interesting is it looks like in this light, when we see the Vegapunks, S Snake has her star eyes, which is normal. And S Hawk has the double ringed eyes with stars in the center of them. So that's interesting. That's like the first time Oda drew it like that. So that's super interesting. And what else is interesting is, like, we know that York is super huge. And when she's standing next to the Seraphim, it's all like relatively weird, normal size looking, but it's actually like they're all big as shit because like the Seraphims are like baby giants and she's like huge. So that's wild. I really want Hattori to be Lafitte. I think that would be a really cool thing. Like, and it would still be cool if Shiryu may be there. Like, there are things that would be really cool if they were able to execute with Blackbeard coming. I feel like, I don't know. Just the front of the boat looks weird. It almost looks like Law's hat and his sword is sitting on the front of the ship. I don't know. That's just crazy. Just crazy. This chapter is absolutely bananas, and it's given me so much fuel to basically be like, kids trash, pretty trash, but I hope that this is the moment where he finally realizes, like, hey, I need to get better with this. I need to change how I act, change my fruit and make them better. And I also need to work on my hockey, because hockey is just, look at the way my man's got done in like he got one tapped. Plain and simple. But man, I am so excited. First off, I am just excited. First off, obviously, wearing the TOPT. I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah. I'm like, I see it on my screen. It's over here, but like, it's actually, obviously rocking TOPT, even over in the desert. And I'm so hype to go watch Chestnut and Larry's video, and even Parvision's. Like, I'm gonna be watching all this shit and all the people's reactions to see how much people are freaking out about this kid thing. This shit is crazy. And I gotta get in that Discord and ask Shin if he's alright, if he's breathing, if he's... I know that he's struggling probably right now, because he's a kid fan. It's gonna be tough to be a kid fan after this. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be tough. But I'm sure he'll find a way to cape, because at first it was like, yo, Ben Beckman definitely took his arm, blah, 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 blah. I'm under the thoughts that it's definitely Monster that ripped off that arm. But super, super hype to find out where this goes from here. Kid got washed. I just want to know, like, we learned about Blackbeard and Law's fight forever ago, but that makes sense that they're not going to tell us who won that fight if Blackbeard or Law is coming to Egghead. So, I don't know. Shit could be pretty crazy. I just have a feeling that it's Law, right? Like, it feels like Law has been part of, like, so many very pivotal moments in One Piece since his introduction, right? He was at Sabaody. He was there when Luffy punched the Celestial Dragon. He helped him afterwards. Then it went as far as to be part of like the series since time skip, basically. As soon as they were done with Fishman Island, Law was there. But before that, he was part of the Rocky Port incident. And then he was part of all the stuff with Wano, all the stuff with Dressrosa, and everything. And he was at Marineford to save Luffy. Like, all of these things are super pivotal moments in the show. And now we have Egghead, which is supposedly going to be this crazy incident where so many people were involved and it just sparks this crazy conflict from here on out. Law is probably going to be there. He's too important of a character, in my opinion. I'm also a huge Law fan. I'm probably very biased, but I feel like it makes sense for him to be there. So, I don't know. But that is just crazy. And the fact that Shanks is probably coming there too is going to be wild. But I'm very excited to find out that most likely after Egghead, we're going to Elbaf. Unless we go right into the war. Like, I just don't feel like... I feel like we have to go to Elbaf first. And then the war is gonna kick off. So, I don't know. This is... It very much killed my S-Punk theory. This chapter definitely did it. Unless the reason York doesn't want that part of the lab destroyed is because there is an S-Punk there. And she plans on putting herself and her consciousness into the Seraphim. Which is kind of possible. So, I'm not taking it off the table. It's looking very, very unlikely. Very unlikely. But this is wild. This is just absolutely wild. But it is also interesting that they say that Shanks has the fleets, that his fleet is notoriously weak. It just means that Shanks is looking for friendship and like also really likes, the people that he has in his fleet, and he's not looking to become the strongest. He's the strongest on his own. He doesn't need a crazy strong fleet. So that's very interesting too. It shows that Shanks values those relationships more than he does power. So I don't know. It's interesting, but all right. Well, I think that will be my time because I have to go do laundry and a few other things, and I gotta see what some of these other people are saying because this shit is wild. But I'll probably make a TikTok say about my theory that Law is the one that's coming to Egghead and not actually Blackbeard, but that'll probably wind up being wrong too. So fucking Oda always trying to fuck me up. So yeah, just super hype for 1080. It's gonna be a wild chapter. That's all I'm gonna say. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I know I can be a little long-winded sometimes. I just be enjoying this shit. Appreciate if you stuck through, watch the whole thing. Like I said, you can follow me on TikTok until the government tries to take it away. And then you can subscribe, like the video if you can, to help the algorithm. Like I said, I'm going to try and do a little bit more on YouTube as far as like put my shorts over here from TikTok. And hopefully, start to expand here and there. It's a little hard where I'm at, but hopefully I can get some of that stuff done. I plan on in April. I'm not sure when. Doing another Theory No Me podcast. Probably gonna be with Chestnut and maybe even Hime. I'm gonna try and reach out to her as well. See if I can get them both for that. Just a theory craft and talk about some things leading up to this final saga, war and stuff like that. Like, I'm just there's a lot going on in the One Piece world. So I feel like there's a lot to talk about. But it's just tough being such a different time, because like right now it's about to be like 2 over in America where I'm usually at, and but it's actually like about to be 9 o'clock here, so I'm like getting ready to do laundry and go to bed. So we'll have to try and find a reasonable time for us both to, or us all to do it. So hopefully I can get that together and stuff like that, and I'll be putting that out on all the socials and stuff like that. So it should be a good time. I'm really excited to do stuff like that. And of course, I was just in the last Davies Dark tournament, so if you want to go over there and watch me debate some of the people, give my takes on some of the mid-tier matchups, you can always do that as well. And I'm available in the Discord too, so if you get in there, you can just @me, ask me questions, whatever, or just DM me directly. I'm cool with either. So, but all right, well, this is where I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for having the conversation with me. I love that, and like I always say, I think One Piece is better as a conversation. You tell me your feelings, you tell me your thoughts, and then we talk about it together. So thank you guys so much. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you and see you next time. All right.